adjust microphone level. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. If I can, oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, I just want to make sure like you guys can hear me. I'm going to be trying to talk low. Even in my opinion, my voice right now is still a little too loud. But if I whisper too much, then it sounds a little extra whispery. I don't fucking know. I don't really care. I feel like complaining about my problems to the fucking wall. I mean a microphone. I mean my audience. My 200 subscribers and whatever random person decides I'm worth listening to do. Hold on, I just had a thought. That was a brain fart. My 200 subscribers and whoever decides to watch me on YouTube instead of being a fucking creep in real life. There we go. Now that's the first thing I want to touch on. Let me go ahead and cry about my problems. Ooh, it's gonna be fun. To all you weird people trying to bother other humans because you're genetically inferior, don't get that yet, and still feel inadequate day by day, I don't fucking get you. I gotta be real. You know you're wrong. You know it's gonna lead to the same old shit that you've always been dealing with. And I promise you, you act like hating on me does anything but make your partner look at me as a potential next mate. I'm telling you. And your parents, ooh, shit. We did not see that glitch. And your parents ain't raised you right, bro. If you bother other people, bro, and you do that shit for fun, your parents ain't raised you right. And y'all have a critical disconnect that needs to be fucking handled or some shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, there's mommy or daddy is missing something, and that shit is fucking your brain up. But it's like, on top of having to deal with that shit, bro, it's like nobody has the balls to address it, which is pissing me off more. All you fucking men allowing your fucking families to act fucking brain dead. Stop calling yourself real men. You're not a real man, and you know it. You're fit in with society type of motherfucker. You're a yes man type of man. You're a do whatever it takes to fit in type of man. Probably sell your kids for a buck type of dude, but a real man. Real men were known nonconformists throughout history. Y'all could take y'all little last 5 years of being accepted since the pandemic for doing wrong shit and act like that's basic human tradition, but shit, I don't see anybody setting themselves on fire and being like, oh, well, look at how we really changed the future of reality. No. Can I get that? There we go. Yeah, man, that shit. This shit drive me insane. There's no music playing on this bitch. Like, what happened to my sound? I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't ask. I've been doing this shit for a minute. Oh, let me get my sound back up and stuff. But yeah, bro, that shit is ball right crazy. Like it is, and like I said, I've already had people like come to me and be like, "Oh gosh, the world's going to shit. You're not wrong." And these are people that fucking matter whether you want to admit it or not. These are people that train the people that know everything to know what the fuck they know. So you can go ahead and call them wrong if you want. But if you think I'm putting in the same bed as you, you're smoking crack. I don't bet it. Look, hey, yo, I'm gonna be real with you. If there's one thing that I personally believe in, never bet against the house. And I'm gonna have to explain that term. That's some new shit. This might be y'all first time hearing it. Now I know y'all heard the house always wins, never bet against the house. Never bet against the house means whether you're forsaking tradition or going with it. Some shit you should just have common sense to realize is wrong from the jump. How can I really put this? It's like when everybody was complaining about the fucking jab. Literally, before the whole cardiac, whatever the fuck shit happened. It's like when everybody was like, something seems a little bit off. They never give you shit for free. They always would charge you. Well, we found out that shit was a beta test. And you know what worse? With the people that we have that will stand on business that the COVID shot fucked them up, their family members that will fight behind them. I wonder how evil do you have to be to still support that shit? Like, no, seriously. How evil do you have to be to still support that shit? Like, And then, like, you know you're wrong. You know the shit has fucked people up. You know that it was in a beta state. You were still pushing for what? To fit in with society? To go have fun? Physical pleasure? Shit. Have you... Okay, if you're a gamer, you're on my channel, you heard of the game Don't Look Outside, right? Would you forsake looking inside? I mean, would you go look outside for physical pleasure in the middle of that game? Because a lot of you motherfuckers would by our own fucking whatevers. Can't believe I hit that standing still. I don't got no music playing because I don't feel like listening to shit right now. I just feel like hitting my lines, bro. I really want to get some more pop in my tricks. I don't know how though. But yeah, and you gotta imagine how many people will do some shit like that that are perpetuating something else. Oh, yo, big shout outs to all the scoffers. You know I will never stop talking about that one. Everybody that enables that has nothing to... That shit was not popping before the pandemic. Nobody was doing that like that. I actually know people who were doing that before the pandemic, and they weren't doing it as frequently. They wouldn't even do it outside. So it's like, y'all niggas can't act like y'all forgot. I ain't no bitch. I'm not gonna try to fit in on Earth doing the wrong thing. Shit, life is fleeting anyways. You want to be a fickle human or one of the few ones that stood on business? Like, ugh. Niggas talk about wanting to be real, but then they do the fakest shit trying to fit in. I'd be like, bruh, I can't. I really fucking can't.
Like every great skate city, San Van has a DIY skate park under a bridge. Usually, with trolls living under it. The Dax trolled it up and built Bonsky. It's great for learning about skating transition.
I want to do this mission, but it's glitched. Well, it's not glitched. My controller isn't fresh. I don't feel like buying a new one because I really don't need one. And yeah, which is crazy. I'm still playing with this is the same controller that I played fucking Ace Combat 7 with. Like, still playing with that. I'm thinking about actually just fixing this one from the ground up when I buy a new controller and just turning this into a custom. Because I know how to do all the shit to turn it into custom, but I don't know what type of paddles I add. Okay, let me get back on this fucking topic about whatever the fuck I was yapping about. What the fuck was I just yapping about? Oh yeah, bro. People enabling this shit. Just being wrong and thinking it's cool. Or better yet, being fake, bro. Like, the fake diss epidemic is the one thing I want to touch on because I gotta deal with it with so many people at my current job after leaving one job. At least I get paid more here, but it's still like, bro. I'll put it like this. There's this one big guy, and he is always pocket hating on me. I don't know why it's the fat guys that hate me because I'm skinny. Bitch, put down the food. I'm not playing with you no more. I'm not being nice to you. Put down the fucking food. You probably don't, I don't think many people have the same genetic conditions that they talk about, bro. And so it's like, bro, like, you're hating on me? Like, I don't have metabolic issues. Like, that's why I'm so skinny. My digestion does what it wants. It's either digesting food very fast or telling me not to eat. One of the two. So, no, it's not all fun and games. Sometimes I'm hungry as shit. I'm hungry as shit like a big boy. Fuck you talking about? And this guy hates me for just, like, no reason. He'll try to be fake cordial sometimes. Then he'll try to do some wannabe intimidating shit and walk up behind me. Like, bro, I hate to inform you, but literally, I had to deal with the cartel being on my balls for a good long while. I am not worried about no nigga that works at the same job as me trying to be intimidating. Bitch, you can't scare me if you wanted to. The fuck? It's people who know me who will blow your dumb ass up for less, and they've made sure to let me know. So if you think that I give a fuck about some nigga in a different state that I've never known before, I got 29 years of different fucking enemies. I promise you. The nigga I fear the least out of that group still gets more respect than you. And I really think that nigga a bitch, so you gotta think about what I think about everybody who pocket hates me and don't even got the balls to stand on business. Shout out to everybody who hated me and actually had the balls to stand on business because you didn't know me directly, but indirectly you had to hate, so you just decided to hate. This nigga didn't have to hate. He decided to just hate for no fucking reason at all. That's what I be trying to tell y'all, bro. Everybody is not worth wasting your time trying to act like they your friends or some shit. A lot of these niggas bitches, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of these new age men be on bitch shit, and they be happy to be bitches. They think that it gets who is puts I'm ahead of another man in the eyes of a bunch of bitch ass niggas who will slime me out, bruh. I don't get it. I really don't. I wonder, can I get that clean if I? Yeah. Um. And that shit just perturbs me. I remember back when being fake was considered a bad thing. This was literally right before the pandemic. We went from that to six. We went from that to 6ix9ine, still kind of being like respected for snitching. And although I understand you did it for your mom, nobody's saying that you did it for your mom, and that's the reason they respect you. They say they respect you for standing on business. They respect every other snitch that stood on business. The fuck? Shout out Charles the White, because he said that, and he's a snitch that stands on his own business when it comes to that. He's willing to die on that hill that snitching is a good thing. I don't got respect for your action, but I do got respect for you acknowledging what you've done and saying I still believe it's a good idea. You really believe in your shit. You try and change the game. I can respect that. I didn't have to deserve that pop shove it. Ah, I was hoping to get that. Yeah, bro, that shit. Ugh, that niggas be thinking it's so cool because you fitting in with other fake people just so you can cry in 10 years. It remind me of the group of. Oh, big shout out. Y'all, I'm about to call y'all by name. There's no more ill will. I no longer hate y'all, but you know I'm gonna speak real on everything y'all did. And y'all know y'all gonna deny it, but I'm gonna be real. Shout out Josh, shout out D, shout out Devin, shout out Alondra. Y'all was some of the fakest fucking people I've ever known. There's no ill will, but y'all did it first, and I'm giving y'all flowers. Y'all turned on each other after I left the situation. You're not the only group of people to do that, but god damn, if y'all ever see this video, y'all gonna have a good laugh at this one. And it's just like, bro, like, you know how many of y'all, at least these 4 people, bro, they were the first that I ever met to be this fucking fake. I will give them that. Now I see everybody else copying them after they tried to, after Josh and Devin, shout out, tried to copy me. It's like, damn, y'all don't even know y'all behind on the metric. Shit, copying me ain't gonna do nothing for you anyways. I be trying to tell niggas you can copy the floppy, but this ain't data, this DNA. They not like us. So that shit just crazy, bro. And then it be men with their kids. Like, you teach your kid to be a bitch, bro. I'm gonna be the one to say it. If you teach your kid how to hate, you're teaching your kid how to be a bitch. He ain't gonna be a man. And I please, if you're gonna teach him how to hate, hold on, I'm gonna go back into that once I figure out what the fuck's happening over here. And by the way, if you're watching this video, thanks. Because one, every view that I get justifies me making the next video. And two, this shit is therapeutic for me. Don't nobody feel like hearing the fucking truth. Don't nobody feel like hearing the GDMF and truth nowadays. People run from that shit, be scared. We all gonna die. So you either face it now or you face it in the afterlife, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. That's why a lot of people like to be fake. They think for them it's their chance at eternal life. I promise you, if living forever is a thing, you're probably not gonna be held to your human shell anyways. So just saying. And then it's like, bro, you try to live, you press to live forever. Have you niggas worth living forever, or would you just be a resource drain on the whole universe? Ugh. Ooh, yo, Turning Point just made a great. Ooh, now this is the fake shit that I'm talking about. Wow, I actually get to record. I do something. So I'm looking at this new Turning Point USA. They like last week Nuke Kings. It's like this week, can we please have our EBT, Your Majesty? And of course, that is not how people were begging Trump for their food stamps, but that's kind of what it's giving. You hated this man, he wasn't your king, but now he's like, let them eat cake, and y'all surely eating 65% of the cake. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I said, most of these niggas fake. I'm not la 5 hour energy gingerbread snap for sauce. I guess a like for me. But yeah, bro, like this is the crazy, brazy shit that I'm talking about, and liberals do it, but the Republicans do it too. And then since we all have been talking about the liberals and how they be flip floppy from being non-violent to violent victims to victims, let me go ahead and shoot the Republicans in the feet too. You know, we shoot all shots that need to be shot around here. There's no way you complaining about the YNs and the fucking immigrants on the street, and then you see a hardworking American that doesn't look like you, either from background or skin color, and you try to bother them knowing that they don't even do that shit. And you consider yourself any different than fucking Muhammad coming up here trying to fuck with our workforce. No, no, Brad. You and Muhammad are the same person with a different fucking skin. That is all it is. Y'all play for the same faction. You use the same weapons, same upgrades. Y'all have the same voice lines. The only difference is that you're wearing regular American clothes and he's trying to fit into like modern DEI society. Like that's the only difference. Y'all look different. Y'all act. Or can I put it like this? When you only look at the flesh, it might look different. But when you look at the muscle, the vein, the bones, the nervous system, y'all act the exact same. Y'all the same type of animal. That shit hit different. That goes for you too, Taekwon, with the ski mask. It goes for all of you. It goes for Halemak Stress Ramy, who can't keep his hands off of bitches on a bus. Like, yes, it goes for all of you sick motherfuckers that can't seem to leave sane, good-working, hard-working people alone because you're so fucking miserable. And, like, you wanna know what's crazy? I experienced the same misery you do. I've done my whole life. I guess I really just am genetically superior enough to get the fuck over it and keep it pushing. Y'all have better lives than the people you're trying to fuck with. Shit is so pussy, bro. And then, like, it wouldn't be pussy if you were willing to take any retaliation. But if somebody comes at y'all, y'all back the fuck down and hide behind family and police. That's the one thing I see. Me personally, I fucked with people, but I've never really hid behind people because of it. Like, I've hid behind an institution for trolling the shit out my customers. I'll give you that, definitely. And it's just really like, bro, I really hope people didn't expect me to be here in 2025 saying that everybody was a fucking perfect cookie from the pandemic till now. No, there was something already in like the global populace that was ready and willing to snap pre-pandemic. I knew that because I saw a lot of you motherfuckers. I complained about the fakeness shit back in 2016. I ain't gonna lie to you. Maybe a little bit earlier than that. But to see it permeate this far, to see so many people give up on the morals that they said they have, that shit is completely different to me. That shit don't make no sense to me. That's the one thing that has me shocked. I'm watching a short little video while I sip my drink and get my thoughts together. I expected people to be fake, but I expected them to turn back like a lot of the people I know did and try to do something different. I didn't expect to see people 2 or 3 times my age doubling down on committing spiritual suicide. And you could see it in them. You could see it in the way they act. They're so bitter and miserable. That actually takes me to this nice lady earlier where I know she's nice, but there was just something off about what she said. She saw me having fun and she was like, "Oh gosh, you're having too much fun at your job." She don't realize I'm not having any fun. You think I want to fucking be there? Like, I want to be there because I need a job and I need money. Of course, that's practically being there. You think I want to personally be there? Fuck no, I don't want to personally be there. Be around a fucking group of people that aren't held accountable for the fucking darkness they do and then try to drag other people down, hope it never comes back to haunt them. And when something bad happens in their life, they're the victim. Yeah, I saw enough niggatry in fucking DC. Gotta be fucked up. I know a nigger when I see a nigger when I see a. I don't give a fuck about getting banned on YouTube when I see one. I'll say it every fucking way. And y'all know I go in with that N word. I can't. I'm black. I will use it. There are 3 times where I won't use it: in the presence of somebody who I'm cool with that asked me not to, the presence of another black man that's an elder that asked me not to, or most importantly, a customer service situation. That's the only time you're gonna catch me ducking that word. I promise you. Oh yeah, I don't use it around jagoffs either. Then they all of a sudden want to be black to fix their fucking issues. I know, I'm playing skate. Why am I watching a video about making entry? I know, I know. Shout out to that boy Slime 8420. We hit this one for UG. Like that. Ah, alright. Even when I'm complaining, I'm still fucking clean, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what the fuck else do I want to play, though. My lines is getting sick. I really got to work on my momentum control and shit. I want to check some shit for the pop while I'm right here. Don't worry, I'll go back to complaining in a few seconds because I plan on getting my shit off, bro. I really do. Mutes all music when enabled. Oh shit, that's respectable though. Okay, I don't think really gonna help, but I'm gonna give it a try. I'm actually hitting a lot more clean joints like this. Oh, I really gotta learn the timing on some of these. I wonder if you do dual. No, cause. I don't know. I'll be switching games in a little bit here. When I get another drink, I'm switching games. I'm really just playing skate to get off the day, bro. Like, there's some shit I want to go in about because I can only talk to it to YouTube. Shout out to fam, but they got their own problems. They probably don't even feel like hearing me shit talk to myself through walls. I'm not gonna lie. But for real, bro, like this shit getting crazy. And let me go back. That professor told me that he saw the same thing that I'm seeing. Now that's one thing. Imagine you're the end is nigh guy. That's cool and all. You know the world's ending. It's like they live. You're wearing the glasses. You can see the bullshit. Now imagine you're just like, but you don't really have any concrete evidence. And a fucking professor comes up to you. You could tell from the way he's talking, he's not from around here. He act a little too different. Bro, you know how I was looking over my shoulder for the rest of that day. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Is he somebody? Is he who he says he is? Like, that's probably the most fucked up experience I've had this year so far, cause I've told my friends this. I've told people who should know this. I've told people who figured this out and found it out the hard way. There's only been 3 people who acknowledged this to my face. That fucking professor, one of my closest homies that we've been in the field together, he knows what's going on. And I trust his word above everybody else. He had to take mine, go figure it out, and then be like, he was right. And then my own mom's, she told me this shit was gonna happen. I just didn't believe. I swear, my mom's smarter than whatever fucking look. I don't care what nobody gotta say. You go ahead and stack your little fakeness, but you gonna die, bitch. My mom gonna die right. We all gonna die. But shit, if we die right or wrong, that's up to you. And if you wanna live forever and you wanna be wrong, you already dead inside. There's no life behind that. I gotta stop talking all this shit. I just let that slip. I'm not supposed to say that shit on YT.
Morbid Facts, Part 797. In March of 2019, rising Liverpool indie duo Hers were in the middle of their first U.S. tour when tragedy struck. After performing a packed show in Phoenix, 24-year-old Stephen Fitzpatrick and 25-year-old Alden Lauding began their overnight drive to California with their tour manager. Just before 1 a.m., their van was hit head-on by a pickup truck driving the wrong way on Interstate 10. The collision erupted into flames, killing all 4 men instantly. Investigators reported no signs of breaking and found an open container in the wrong-way driver's wreckage, suggesting alcohol may have been involved. Just hours earlier, the band had posted that their U.S. tour was going swimmingly and that they were almost home. Their debut Invitation to Hers would become their final record.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That is really, and this is, and you wanna know what the crazy thing is, bro? Just like everybody who hate on me, go home and then feel good about it, they act just like that truck driver and probably haven't really changed their habits ever since. He probably still blames himself for that shit. Now, if you change, Mr. Truck Driver, I feel you, bro. I'm not the best with drinking either, but if you didn't, nigga, fuck you and die slow. I'm tired of not telling people the shit they need to hear. I promise you. Like, some niggas need to hear you a bitch in a row. If you by yourself, nigga, when I say by yourself, I mean by yourself. You ain't gonna go half as hard as you think you do. Like, I hate to say it, like, I am not in my same city. I don't have none of my same protections. Y'all gotta ask yourself a question. One, have I stopped talking shit? And two, have I stopped talking shit indirectly to people that approach me? Now, I can't pull you to the side and curse you out because that shit would definitely get me boinky doink immediately. You know people gonna hide behind their bullshit, but could you imagine if anybody who tried me, I could literally pull them aside and be like, use a bitch? Or better yet, to any male, and the males only, or females, I don't care, fuck it. Equal rights and lefts, call me a feminist. Could you imagine if I could just, if a person acted like they had a problem with me indirectly and I was just like, let's go shoot the fade for 2 minutes since you're such a big man. We don't gotta do it for 5 like I want to. And you big too? I go for all the big muscular niggas over 200 something pounds. People know big guys are my favorite people to fight. They force you to use your techniques or fail miserably and get your ass whooped. They can fight basic, you can't. At least a skinny guy. It actually just gave that, for some reason, that shit gave my mind some peace. That's crazy. I'm also giving a free impromptu advertisement to Voodoo Ranger. I'm drinking a Juicy Haze IPA. It's only 7% alcohol, but the flavor is immaculate. I should have got the 9, but it's okay. Hey, we hit it! We hit it! Wow, on a stream ski too. I've been trying to hit that for a minute, bro. What the fuck was that? Okay, get the fuck out of this shit. I haven't used the drop-in system. Ooh, my knee is killing me. Ooh, I'm telling you. I don't know. We about to. Can we get a little bit of downhill action on this joint? Oh, you can only put it within a certain range. I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. I know people gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, this is never gonna work." Okay. I think I got something for this. Yeah, man, I gotta be real with you. I'm sick and tired of all the crazy shit fuck going on in America. Nah, I gotta be descriptive with it. Y'all know me, bro. I'm tired of bitch ass niggas not having to stand on business. Because I can tell a bitch ass nigga from a mile away. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I've been a bitch ass nigga and I've been on the opposite side of that spectrum. I'm a healthy in between right now. I'm not exactly a bitch ass nigga, but for me to act like if you catch me at work in a fucking vest, like I'm not gonna sit there and give you excellent customer service even if I hate you, that'd be lying on my profession. I can't do that. That's lying on game. Wait, that's an anti-dick measure right there. And it's like, bruh. But at the same time, I'm not like these niggas who go trying to try people outside of their job. Like, it's if you are a human being and you literally try to stop other people from living a life in any way, shape, form, or fashion, you know you are subhuman. I do not give a fuck what nobody can defend you. Nobody can defend you. God himself would have to tell me to stop saying that shit about you. He ain't tell me that yet. There's no way you're trying to distract or interject in somebody's life without reason. Your bitch ass ain't a Neanderthal. The Denisovans might not be human, and they're still more human than you. Like, get the fuck away from me. Like, you're primitive, bro. Like, you're literally a caveman, and I ain't talking skateboard. Like, oh gosh, you're not the cool caveman. You're not the Geico caveman. You are just fucking retarded and probably not worth your salt. You are not genetically on the same wavelength as everybody else that doesn't do that shit. That's what I don't get about following trends. Like, you following a trend from a nigga who would probably fucking stick his dick in his... People who bother people for no reason at all. Especially men. For men, this is for you. I think y'all the type of people to fuck your own kids. Because you just don't care. You have no... Boundaries don't exist to you. Especially you don't even care about your life when randomly fucking with somebody. You try to find a good target. That's how people get shot in the hood. You do find a good target. And that nigga knows how to shoot back. That's why I can't hang with everybody. Niggas be like, if you ever wonder why sometimes I'll duck people from a mile away, they'll be like, wow, people in real life, yo, shout out to everybody who I see on a daily basis that I don't know, because 90% of y'all do this. And like the people on my YouTube, they're gonna fucking believe me. They know I don't care about wine. I don't got 1,000 viewers. I don't got no reason to lie to keep my fucking popularity up. Although I do be getting like thousands of views on certain videos for some weird ass reason. Like, these people will literally go out of their way to try to stand by me, get in my personal space, stand in my peripheral. And you know what I'm thinking the whole time? Bitch, this isn't Facebook. You couldn't be my friend anyways. You're so lame. Like, you're pathetic. Like, you're literally miserable. And you want to be friends with me. Did you have a whole group of friends that are going to tell me about how cool you are and the things you've done? Oh, you don't move like me. You can't call somebody on... I promise you, I could ring a real life celebrity on my phone right now. 2 of them, actually. Most people can't do that shit. You've done nothing with your life. The fuck? The people around you allowed you to use privilege to help you skate by. Or you fucking kissed enough ass to be better than the people around you, but only through the extension of a master that isn't God, and now it's coming back to haunt you. Now you realize you're not that nigga. I don't go around calling myself that nigga, but I promise you, I don't have that problem. When I look in the mirror, I'm like, what am I about to get into today? You never fucking know. I gotta go smoke soon before I load up this other game and everything, bro. I'm fucking mad right now. But I'm just being real, bro. Like, these niggas be trying, folks. These niggas really be trying, and they be expecting me not to have the balls to say something or do something. You're better off just doing whatever underhanded shit you go and do or try to kill me. Because I promise you, if you could talk to the devil himself, your shitty ass lord, he would tell you that nigga Twan be on some other shit. Documented, certified, known. I be on that shit. I've been on that shit for so long. I was doing the shit that a lot of these people doing as an adult, I was doing as a kid to people who were trying to kill me because of what I did and could get away with it. I wasn't trolling niggas who couldn't punch me in the face, and I was a child. Y'all niggas is not real, bro. Like, I didn't. Me? I'm not just real, bro. I'm really the person I'm telling you I am. You don't gotta ask me shit. You can go ask some of the people who write y'all laws. Fuck. And I promise you, the craziest thing is, I could say this too. I'm not trying to get in trouble. I'm trying to stay out of trouble. I pray every day, twice a day. Got my hand on the Bible right now. It stay on my drawer, bro. If it's not on my drawer, it's in my bag where I know I can get it. Like a gun. I'm not a good person. I say that shit all the time. You think because I got my hand on the Bible, I expect to be free of fucking problems in life? I got my hand on this Bible, I probably caused a bit of the problems that I got. The fuck? And then, you know, since I said that, why do people think that I'm a fucking waste my time trying to get to know you when I have my own problems that are that big? Y'all niggas trying to go over here with... Like, bro, I got bigger fish to fry for real, bro. And outside of work. I love to complain about the shit, because if you never talk about it, nobody ever addresses it, and people get to smile saying, nobody addressed it. I don't give a fuck if nobody cares. You know who does care? Me. Fuck everybody else who don't. That's how I really stand on business. You don't give a fuck about my problems, bitch. You could die with them then. The fuck? And I hope you do. I pray to God, I swear on everything I love. You don't have to give a fuck about my problems. But if you don't, just personally, no. I hope you die. I hope that God takes you off this ether, because me solving my problems is more important than you not helping out. If you don't give a fuck about my problems and you going to stay away from them, that's one thing. I don't know you exist. To everybody who's going to say something about it, fuck you thought this was? You think I told niggas I'm not a nice person. I be trying to tell them. I really hope your ass get boink de-doinked like Hiroshima, no Nagasaki, bro. Like, it's game over for your ass. Like, you ain't even gonna see the second bomb. Like, literally, I hope you get fucking obliterated and vaporized. Normally, it wasn't like this, but you could thank everybody who tried to indirectly bother me over the last few years for me hoping that you all die. You don't fuck with me, that's cool. You don't fuck with my problems, that's also cool. You try to get in the way of me solving anything, then bitch, not only do I hope you die, I hope that honestly I'm implicated in it. I'm part of the reason. I can't even lie to you. I really do. Maybe, who knows? Maybe people just follow in my footsteps, create a gang that's bigger than yours, and hunt you down because now they are the status quo that you followed, trying to bother me. And people don't want me to go back to those days. I'm telling you. Like, I used to say shit worse than that. I wouldn't be calm with it. For the sake of me just giving you guys a sound of what I used to say, I hope your bitch ass actually trip up over a rusty barbed wire fence that breaks, snap, and then you roll downhill, not only catching tetanus, but immobilizing yourself as the barbed wire penetrates your joint so you can lay at the bottom of the hill, and the last thing you remember is the fucked up shit you said to me as your circulatory system starts to shut down and your respiratory system goes behind it. Like, I can think of some real fucked up ways for you to die of natural causes that are... That's why when people cross me on a day-to-day basis, I just be frustrated, because I'd be like, it's not even that I hate you. I don't care for you. I'm apathetic. And I'm trying not to think about what I really want to happen to you. I'm trying to think about the opposite. I'm like, God may bless this person. It'd be hard. I'm not perfect. It's like when I see a kid scoffing, trying to follow in a parent's footsteps. The first thing I say is, how many other people has your child done this to following you? And then second, I'm like, I might want the little nigga to get hit by a bus, but may God protect him. I still want him to get hit by a bus, I'm not lying. But may God protect him. I know y'all like that. I know y'all like that one. That's the sixth trick. Ooh, watch this shit. Golly. Stick drift tricks. That were actually pretty fucking clean, too. Ooh, I'm about to hop on some Rogue Company real quick. What time is it? Okay, I think that's enough ranting, bro. That's enough ranting. That shit was actually fun. I don't really be talking like that. I just got my portable monitor. I can stream now. I can shit talk a little bit. So, expect these streams to be coming back. But I need to get the soundproofing for my room and get a condenser mic and shit so I can really do this shit proper. I want to be a big streamer. But I want everybody on Earth that's just a normal person to be able to have normal talks about shit that society deems abnormal. But it's society, not civilization. And I promise you, there is a difference. We do live in a society. That's the fucking problem. You know, okay. Before I go, let me give y'all one more bar. Give y'all one more bar. Word to God. One more bar, one last bar. Civilization is civil, lives a lot, has a lot of vitalization. Society says so. They sigh a lot. And trust me, I think I just called them out to a T. Like, what are we talking about right here? I really speak that fucking language. Don't make me speak it harder. But, I'm gonna let it go. I don't want to get too hyped. I'm gonna go play some Rogue. And then I'm gonna have a nice stiff drink of smoke. And who knows what happens next. Maybe I'll pass the fuck out. I know y'all like that. That was sick as fuck. That was like some next level fucking... In real life, if somebody did that grind, bro, I would be impressed. And I think that as a person who doesn't know shit about skateboard tricks, the only thing that impresses me are the super impressive tricks. I like that, Pop Sugar. Okay, well, if you see this video, have a good day, have a good night, what have you. I'm about to go get right. Man, I'm stressed the fuck out and angry. So I'm about to go change that. Stay fly, stay free, and don't be like these bitch ass, fake ass, visitor ass niggas. And if you want to know how the humans I'm talking about, how they really act, go look up the video game. No, I'm not a human. All of the visitors act the exact same way as these people do, regardless of any stereotypical fucking detail.
Like every great skate city, San Van has a DIY skate park under a bridge, usually with trolls living under it. The Dax
Please don't piss me off. I